what's up guys? It's Alex here from Hannemann Ironworks, and today I just got back from the Drason's Forge. Now, last weekend this big old hammering happened, and a whole lot of people were there, including myself, Jared Russell, Randy Mills, Randal. I don't know your last name, I'm sorry. We had, who else was there? You know, JT Barrett, Denise Barrett. They were out blacksmithing. Their kids, you know, it was their house. So Aiden, Katie, and Bowen were there. Keaton's parents were there. He's a younger Smith doing great work. I think that covers everyone that was there. Links to all the channels will be down below. And if I miss anyone, insert a little clip right here in case I did. I don't think I did though. So without too much further ado, let's kind of jump into what we did this weekend, and I'll be doing a little montage of all the videos and pictures I have from the weekend. But to start off, kind of our blacksmithing, Randy and I decided we were going to make a hammer. So but before we did that, we had to make some tongs to make a hammer. And you can see Randy's touch mark is in here. My touch mark is going to be on the opposing tong, just right from it. He made this, and I made this one down here. So we made two different tong blanks side by side, and two different smiths. Same outcome. They work pretty well. I think we're going to heat these, heat the jaws back up and take a V and carve like a little V in there. They hold pretty well. However, it does like slipping a little bit on the billet. So a little bit of modification will be made just to make them even better. But I didn't have any hammer tongs down there, or any hammer tongs that would work for such a big stock. So these work great, and here we have it. And this was an awesome project doing it with Randy. I got a S hook from Denise. She's been blacksmithing pretty recently, right? And she made a G for something, or for someone, I think, in her fitness club. So that's really cool. But then she's been doing a lot of S hooks, and so this is going up in the shop. Where, I'm not quite sure. However, it can hang on the hammer rack that I may or may not have exploded down there. Totally did. So that's I'm dropping things. That's that. I will have to get a handle for this eventually. However, while I was down there, Randy Mills, Keaton, and myself made this hammer. Right, I was there the entire time. Keaton and Randy were helping me a whole heck of a lot. Huge shout out to those guys. Go check them out. I hope this is still recording. It looks like I had a weird funny message on my phone. Anyway, we made this hammer, right? Because I blew up mine, and I was like, well, you know what? I want a hand forged cross beam. So we worked on this. Randy's mark, my mark, and a K for Keaton, and then 03 for my third hammer. We gotta make that, and Jared Russell and Randal were working on an iron bloom and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I purchased this 16-pound circus hammer right before the weekend, and they were using that. So you'll see a clip of them swinging this beast. It's one heck of a hammer to swing. And I think that kind of covers what was happening. JT was forging in and out, made a few bottle openers and all that stuff, but he was kind of trying to manage, you know, the kids and making sure we don't light ourselves on fire and all that fun stuff. But he did some blacksmithing, and Denise made a G, like I said, and I think Jared and Randal also made tongs to hold the iron bloom, and we all made what are they? Journeyman spikes. We put them on a post, and I'm not sure what Keaton made. I think Keaton, we taught him how to make a punch, taught him how to make a hammer, and so he's gonna start hammer making. I think maybe he's got the perfect stock for it. He brought a whole bunch of stuff with. He's like, here, everyone take this. So I'm like, I'm picking through the barrel. I'm like, well, you don't have a hammer punch. Make this a hammer punch, right? And hammer eye drift and all that fun stuff. So he's gonna be working on that. And I think he's got a YouTube channel. Whether he shows anything on YouTube is up to him and his parents. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're just gonna cut into the montage. Again, huge shout out to Denise and JT. Loved the weekend. Had an absolute blast. One of my most favorite weekends. And yeah. And everyone else, links are in the description down below. Go subscribe to them if you haven't. Randy, Jared, Randal, Keaton, if I can find his channel, or if he has a channel. And yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and cut to the montage. Oh, and before I forget, JT hooked me up with a whole heck of a lot of steel and some awesome hickory boards, and I got one ash board down here. So, I'm going to make some cool handles, and I'm going to replace this handle because it stinks. It's got like a giant crack running down it. So, I think that's it.
So this is just a few pictures of the forges we were using. This is the Denise's forge that we were using, and in the background that was Keaton's forge. This is a dirt box forge that Randal and Jared were using. This is a picture of Steven cranking on Keaton's forge. This is a picture of Steven cranking on Denise's forge. He was there for a bit. This is a picture of Bowen. He's also cranking on the forge. Again, just more pictures of kind of the setup back behind it, and to the left there was more forges that Randal was using. This is a picture of Keaton creating a nail header. He is using the my punch in that photo to make a nail header because he was told to make some nails by his parents. So, and this is a picture of Keaton with the hot cut Hardy that we were working on, and a video of that is coming up pretty quickly. So these are just a few photos of what was going down, Keaton swinging, and here is the video about to come up.
Yep. I just not place that.
Ready? Hammer! Big hammer time! Ah!
Oh. We're good.
I'm trying to get that shoulder even.
These are just a few pictures of Randal and Jared working on tongs to hold the iron bloom, because like I said, we forgot to bring larger stock tongs. We didn't think we'd be working on something that heavy. So here's a video of them swinging.
Towards my side.
These are a few pictures of JT out working. Right here he's cranking the blower. He's working on a hanger for what, I'm not quite sure, but I saw it and it was definitely some kind of hook to put on a wall. This is Randy working on one of the sides of tongs. Here's a video.
Oh, we took a big gouge out.
Flip it over. Other way.
Sorry.
Yep. We going rhombus. They work pretty good.
Yeah. I have to clean her up with a hand hammer. Good, as long as they make it back.
Oh, and then I'm over there lollygagging.
Quit your lollygagging, let's get the lollygagging out of here!
Yeah, that's a handy hammer to clean up now. That's a little hot to hold with that glove. Oh! What do you need to hold like? It's not a whole lot of fun.
feature.
The prick shell. I don't know.
Did you already knock out a pair of tongs?
He's working on it.
Oh.
Working on the rivet.
He's already riveting. Jared, you're too good.
No. Let her take pictures.
Oh, I'm oversleep.
There you go.
Sorry. Alright. Roaster, you don't want to be there. How square is it? They're pretty freaking square. Yep. Wait. Go for it. Yep. 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 One more. One more. And another. Get through there now. Almost through.
And this is just Keaton and I working on a guillotine to put the fullers in the hammer. This right here is the G that Denise made over the weekend for someone in her fitness club. These are the Journeyman spikes. Mine's on the bottom, Jared's is on the top. And this next picture, Randy's is on the right, and then you can see mine and Jared's on the left. Now here's the last clip of the video.
I'm one of those nice guys who really takes it easy in boxes. What?
Nothing.
I can't hear you.
That's
He said it's not diapers and wipes.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh my
You
God,
gotta
it's
take
a
that
box.
back to your mom.
I got it upside down.
It don't matter.
It's probably taped easier. Ooh.
Nice, you broke it.
No, you didn't break it. No, we go with that.
Yeah. Come here, Blade.
Sure, he broke it. Definitely gonna hurt it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think so. Cool.
More stuff to play with.
Rusty steel.
I could have gotten you a smaller box.
That one's got some grain looking to it.
That looks almost rot.
That'd be cool as hell if it was. Randall.
Oh, and I got a whole bunch of letters. I'm going to have to modify a few of them, but I'm going to be able to spray paint Hannemann Ironworks, and that's going to be really sweet. So, that is coming, and you'll see that in some future video. So, thank you, JT. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all the steel and stuff you hooked me up with. Now, I'm going to go shower, and it's Father's Day, so I'm going to go get dinner with my dad. Catch you guys in the next one.